A lot of people seem to really be enjoying this system test series with the ADT Unimode 10UD. So we're going to do another system test today. Today we have probably one of the coolest alarms in my collection. We have the System Sensor P2WH-LF low frequency sounder. And for the other alarm we have a System Sensor SW strobe. Both are spectral alert advances. And then going down we have a new heat detector on the board. This is the Chemitronics W16-Y99, and it's a rate of rise and fixed heat detector. And then right here, sticking with the white theme of devices, we have, well, I guess it's not white, it's silver, a BNG-1, and this one is made by Notifier. I also have not tested the Simplex key test station in a while, so we're going to be doing that first thing today. This test station is normally used as a key switch for duct detectors, but I have it set up as a fire drill feature. So if you want to do a quick and easy fire drill, you can stick the key in, turn it to test, and the alarms will begin sounding. And when you are done with the fire drill, you can just turn it back to normal, and the alarms will stop sounding. You don't have to go in and hit any buttons in the fire alarm control panel. So we'll go ahead and do that today. And the key is really small. You see that? That's a pretty small key. Alright, sticking it in and turning it to test. And turning it back to normal and taking the key out, turned off the fire drill. And now we'll go ahead and test the Notifier local BNG1 fire alarm pull station. This one is basically an older version of the Notifier NBG8. As you can see, they're both pretty similar. It is a lot harder to pull though, so we'll go ahead and pull it. Thanks to some features on the fire alarm control panel, the strobes are in perfect sync, and even though they're two-wire devices, I'm able to have audible silence. Now we can go ahead and reset the BNG1. You just lift it back up, stick the key in, turn it, and then close it. And then turn it again and pull the key back out. Pretty simple. And we can go ahead and reset the entire fire alarm control panel. Alright, here's what I think we'll do. I think we're going to pull the medical alarm, and right now I have the amber strobe and the corridor light hooked up to that, so both those will go off. We'll silence from the annunciator, and then we will activate the heat detector. So every device up there, all the notification appliances will be going off, except for the siren. So if you've ever been in a health facility, you've probably seen these. These little pull cords are wired in all across the United States, and I'm sure other countries. And basically, if you fall on the ground and you need help, you can pull one. And this is just a very, very small demonstration that I have set up. Normally these are connected into much larger systems. But let's go ahead and pull it. Go ahead and silence that. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and activate the Chemitronics heat detector. Hopefully I don't set off the fixed portion before the rate of rise, because then it'd only be a one-time use heat detector. So here we go. And this does have both elements. Come on. Ah. Alright, I was afraid that was going to happen, so let me kind of explain what went wrong there. So basically there's two kinds of heat detectors. There's rate of rise and fixed. And with rate of rise, the heat detector measures the rate of heat in the room, and if it rises dramatically, then it will activate. With fixed heat detectors, if the heat in the room goes above a certain temperature, then it will activate. In most cases, fixed heat detectors are a one-time use. So there's a fire, and the heat detector gets activated and you can never use it again. This heat detector combines both rate of rise and fixed technologies, and what happened there was the fixed technology activated before the rate of rise. So therefore the heat detector activated and I can now never use it again. This is why in most of my videos you see me use a hair dryer, because it activates the rate of rise technology before the fixed technology in most cases. But today I could not find the hair dryer and I really wanted to activate this, so I figured, you know, might as well try out the lighter. I had a feeling this was going to happen and it did, but that's okay because as you can see I have like 1,000 other heat detectors, so it's no biggie for me. But for those other alarm collectors out there that only have one heat detector, be careful. Use a hair dryer. If you're curious, this is the little white disc that came off that permanently activated the heat detector. And this is another Chemitronics heat detector that I've also permanently activated. And as you can see, the whole disc doesn't always come off. Sometimes it's just a little piece in the middle. And so both these heat detectors are now permanently activated and pretty much useless. As you can see, there's now a new heat detector on the board. And all the fire alarms have been silenced and reset. And that's going to conclude the video. I had to get rid of the old heat detector, which is sad because that was one of my very first, if not the first, automatic initiating device that I ever got. But nothing lasts forever, so. And I have like 1,000 other heat detectors too, so it's not that big of a deal for me at least. Have a great day. Thank you for watching this video, everyone, and see you around.